Most people don't realize it, but one of the fastest ways to weaken your mind is actually by talking too much. Oversharing, venting all the time, seeking constant validation, it chips away at your inner strength without you even noticing. See, the strongest minds, they're not loud. They're not constantly explaining themselves or broadcasting every thought. They keep certain things private, not out of fear, but more out of self-respect and also strategy. In this video, I'm going to share 5 of those things with you. So 5 things that you should absolutely keep to yourself if you want a clearer and calmer and also more powerful mind. For those who are new here, my name's Jack. I've been studying and applying Stoicism for about 4 or 5 years now. I've also helped many people develop stronger mindsets and make better decisions through applying these ancient principles to modern day life. So work, business, relationships, the lot. But yeah, with that, let us begin. Now look, I'm not saying never talk or bottle things up. This isn't about, being cold or closed off. It's about knowing what to protect, because not everything deserves to be shared. And the more you keep sacred, the less the world can shake you. Number 1, your next big move. Keep your plans to yourself. The business you're working on, the job that you're going for, the new version of you that's quietly building behind the scenes. Yeah, keep it close. Here's why. The more you talk about something, the less drive you have to actually do it. Sounds weird, but there's actually legit psychology behind this. So when we announce our plans, we get a little dopamine hit, right? Like we've already achieved something, even though we haven't. It's basically fake progress and it kills momentum. I've seen people get hyped up about their next big thing, post it online, get 50 likes and then never actually do that thing. Stoicism's take, well, Epictetus said, don't explain your philosophy, actually just embody it. Right? Start doing, start showing, let your results make the announcement. So I've been trying different business ventures all my adult life, and anyone who's been in business for a while knows that the first few don't always work out. They almost always flop. Unfortunately, I wasn't aware of this at the time, and young gassed up me broke this rule for a good few years. Gold plating companies, clothing brands, drop shipping stores. My parents knew pretty much as soon as I had a website, so having to break the news that it didn't work out time and time again, it became pretty draining. Was this the sole factor in my businesses failing? Obviously not, but it definitely wouldn't have helped. These days, I tend to move in silence, keeping things a little bit more quiet, obviously, but it's definitely one I wish I'd found out sooner. Quick one, if you're serious about building this kind of mindset, I just dropped a free 7-day email mini course. It's simple, takes as little as 5 minutes a day and just helps build inner strength with clarity without going on a 6-month Himalayan meditation pilgrimage or anything crazy like that. So yeah, links in the description, go check it out. Okay, back to the video. Number 2, your personal struggles. This one's a little bit more nuanced. I'm not saying suffer in silence, but I am saying stop emotionally dumping all over everyone you know. These days, people treat social media like some kind of therapy session, or worse, trauma becomes content. To be fair, it's kind of cringe. But look, it's okay to go through it. Life hits hard sometimes. Just constantly venting without any intention to grow or redirect that and reflect on yourself, it keeps you stuck. Marcus Aurelius went through hell, to be honest. He lost 8 children, handled betrayals, led Rome through a plague and war. And he wasn't live on Instagram, obviously. He journaled privately with intention. He said, when jarred, don't let it affect your mind. Don't waste time arguing what a good man should be. Just be one. Be someone who knows how to carry themselves with composure. Not for ego, but because you trust yourself to process your emotions internally first. Number 3, your long-term vision. Your big goals, your spiritual path, the kind of person that you're becoming. These things, keep them sacred, not secret, sacred. See, when you start to tell people your long-term vision too early, you invite their doubt into your space. Have you ever told someone your plan and their faces literally just kind of drop? They hit you with the old, oh, isn't that a bit risky? Sounds cool, but like, what if it doesn't work? Why don't you just keep doing what you're doing? That kind of energy kills dreams before they even have a chance to be born. People can only see your vision through their limitations. And here's the thing, often their comments don't actually come from a place of hate, they're just talking through their own fear. So protect your vision, share it only with people who've earned the right to hear it, those who will nurture it, and not pick it apart. Marcus Aurelius put it like this: it never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than we love other people, but care more about their opinions than our own. So yeah, stop trying to convince others where you're going. Convince yourself by showing up each and every day. Number 4, your past mistakes. Now listen, we all screw up. We've all done things that we regret, said things that we wish we hadn't. No one's immune, right? But the thing is, your past is a lesson, not a label. The Stoics were massive on this. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Forget everything else, keep hold of this alone, the present." You are not your history, and constantly retelling your failures, especially to people who don't need to know, just reinforces the wrong narrative. Yeah, share your story when it helps others, that's powerful, but don't wear your mistakes like a personality badge. When people say, "I'm just someone who always self-sabotages," or "I'm bad in relationships," that's not honesty, that's identity attachment. Real strength is when you own your past, but don't live in it. Number 5, your good deeds. This one's subtle, but important. You help someone out, you donate to a cause, you give time, energy, or advice. What do most people do next? They post about it, right? Just did this amazing thing today. Helping people's what it's all about. And of course, hashtag gratitude. Look, nothing is wrong with doing good, obviously, but when your goodness always needs a witness, it stops being about others and starts being about you. A great example I see on my feed a lot are the guys who go up to these homeless people on the streets and give them money, documenting the whole ordeal, just desperate for praise. Imagine that actually being a homeless dude and having some guy point a camera in your face like that. That's mad patronising, you know. Epictetus said, "Don't go around proclaiming how many things you've mastered, show it by how you live." And the same can be said for kindness. You don't need to announce it, you don't need applause. Keep some goodness for yourself, let it be quiet. That's a real Stoic flex. So yeah, you want a stronger mind? Stop giving it away piece by piece. Every time you overshare your plans, broadcast your pain for clout, or do a good deed looking for a round of applause, you're draining energy that could be fueling your growth. Strong minds protect their peace. They move with intention. They share strategically, not impulsively. This doesn't mean you become cold or mysterious. It means you become selective, disciplined, rooted. The Stoics understood this better than anyone. They believed your power lives within, and the more you guard it, the more it grows. Marcus Aurelius didn't post his thoughts to the world. He wrote to himself for himself, not for likes, not for credit, but to sharpen his thinking and train his soul. To be fair, he'd probably be quite pissed knowing that millions around the world are currently reading his journal, but he seems like the type of guy that would probably see the light in the end. But yeah, that is the mindset shift I want to leave you with. Not everything needs to be shared. Not everyone deserves access to your inner world. And silence sometimes is the strongest statement that you can make. If you're ready to actually train this mindset, not just hear about it, do join my free 7-day email mini course. It's totally free and it's built for busy people like you and designed to help you build habits through the ancient Stoic structure applied for modern life. But yeah, links in the description, go check it out. And remember, everything you need is within you.